Hello everyone and welcome once again to Studio 44, where we are showcasing your stadiums fresh out of the vault from MLB The Show 23. We just got the new update. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of it, but I do have some cool stadiums to show you that I found in the vault. Hoping now that the Ricky Davis League roster is complete for this year's edition of the show, and my brother and I are well into the new season. I can get back into stadium creator mode and YouTube mode and get some of these showcase videos out for you in a more regular basis. Until then, I'm just going to show you some stadiums that I found that I really like. And I'm trying not to show a lot of stadiums that have been showcased by other YouTubers. I think this one might have been the first one that you're going to see, maybe a couple more into it. But I can't help it with some of these. They're so good. The first stadium we're taking a look at is down in Tampa, Florida. It's called Bayside Tropicana. Altitude of 3,750 feet. He built in 2022. I love this one. Super, super gorgeous. Of course, anything's better than that dump that they're playing in down in Tampa Bay right now, but this one's fabulous. Sorry, everyone. I am a Yankee fan, so every video you see is going to be plastered with Yankee logos. Fortunately, they're just starting to take a turn for the better. They just beat Tampa Bay 2 out of 3 in Yankee Stadium. Game 4 will be coming up tomorrow. Hopefully they can win that series and get back on track. They've had a rough go of it so far. A lot of injuries. But back to Stadium Creator. Anytime you can hit the ball into the water, I'm a fan. Nothing like hitting splash shots. It's nice for righties to be able to do it. Seems like Pittsburgh and San Francisco, those are the places where you can do it, but it's all for lefties, so let's give righties a chance. I love this. I don't know if it's a walkway or if it's just kind of structure for decoration, but it's super cool. It blends right into this circular building in center field, and of course it comes around to right field as well. Great use of the new scoreboards above the luxury seats in center field. Absolutely love the stadium. A great little plaza area out here. You got the bayfront entrance into this, I don't know, I guess you could probably call it a shopping plaza, or maybe there's a team store in there, or whatever. Box office. You got the restrooms out here. Gate A. Anytime you have just cool looking steps, that looks great. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this. It goes right out to this road. Fantastic. I could see myself walking to the game by going through this bridge here. Fantastic. Perfect spot for the fountain. I love how you use the wood for the walkway to the fountain. Cool targets. I can see people. I know DJ Jackson can put one off that scoreboard, at least in a home run derby. How deep is it down the line here? And we know 315. Oh yeah, DJ Jackson's put one off that. And you know what? Might as well stay here. 403 in dead center field. This is a pretty standard template for Stadium Creator. I can see Steve Stewart putting some ball into these stands out here and into the trees and over the trees and into the water. What I like to know is if we can put one over. It'll be hard to tell, but I'd like to see if you could put one over this structure out here, this walkway or this mini wall or half wall, whatever you want to call it. Perfect little place for this little scoreboard out here. The little lights are a little bit of a curious choice, especially for a stadium with this many people. But you'd think they'd be a little bit too low, but I mean, I'm on board with it. This fence built right into this, newer wall prop looks amazing. Great job. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is one of the more popular. I think this made it most popular stadiums. Let's take a peek with the lights on. I always think the water looks great with the lights on. Absolutely fantastic. They obviously did a little something different with the night versions of stadiums in this game. They got the 2 little balls here, balls of light in the game. So if you forget to add lights or if you don't add the lights, you can still play night games. Obviously, I think it works better if you add the light prop. But he spent time on the outside of the stadium as well. I think that makes it look a little bit better. Beautiful stadium. Absolutely love it. Definitely will be using this in the Ricky Davis League this year. Oh, can't forget about the South Bay Packing Company out there. That's a huge freaking warehouse out there. Man, that's gigantic. Got the hospital across the river. Mini lights over there. Absolutely gorgeous stadium. But we have to move on. Let's head to another tropical climate where we go to Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii. We have Aloha Park. This one is definitely in the most popular vault, and I love this one too. I tried to make a Hawaii themed stadium for the Hawaiian Islanders, who we have in the Ricky Davis League. Couldn't quite pull off this look. This one has been uploaded and re-uploaded and tinkered with and toyed with by gajillions of people in MLB The Show 23 community, and for good reason. It looks phenomenal. You got the great big huge MLB ballpark feel, behind home plate in the third and first base lines, and then out and right in center field and left field, you got that cool Hawaii feel to it. This was a great idea, putting the letters on the pinwheels from Comiskey Park and Old Comiskey Park. Cool bleachers out in left field with the tiki huts. Awesome deck, utilizing the Aloha Jones and all those tropical type concessions. Fantastic, great grass area out here in left center. Fits perfectly with the grass hill from Old Texas Stadium in center. And then you got the big, plaza prop, and they added the tower in the middle. Beautiful idea. Of course, it says Aloha on it. You got the lights, parking garages and buildings in the background. Of course, you have some water with the boat. The street looks great with the trees lining the street. Little park across the street connected to the hotel. That is from Baltimore. I'm pretty sure you can see this from Camden Yards, the ballpark at Camden Yards. Cool little play area out here. It looks like they forgot to finish the road, but yeah, still looks great. And like I've said before, when I've showcased these videos that weren't submitted to me, or these stadiums that weren't submitted to me, please make sure that I have the right person. I want to make sure that I give the proper person credit. I find these stadiums, and then I do research by going all the way back in the vault and try to find the first person who uploaded it, and then I try to find the latest version from that person who first uploaded it. To make sure that the proper person gets credit for the stadium, because man, this is gorgeous. And I know a lot of times, I've done it myself, people will take stadiums from the vault, download them, tinker with them, toy with them, make a few changes here or there, and re-upload them. So I want to make sure that I get the original person. This isn't necessarily the grass or dirt cut that I would use, or even the type of grass, but to each his own. And the stadium itself is super creative, super beautiful. They did a great job. I like the dugout too, using the signs, kind of splitting above and in the dugout. Cool idea. I love the stadium. All right, let's shoot on out of Hawaii. Okay, let's head over to Here and Now, where we have Dreamville Stadium, 563 feet above sea level, built in 2023. Dreamville Stadium is gorgeous. I actually just found the stadium today, and it made me want to get on and showcase stadiums. Again, not the infield cut or grass pattern / grass type I would use, but wait till you see the rest of this ballpark. Absolutely gorgeous. This cool plaza area with the fountains, going up, and it looks like something out of the Bellagio in Vegas. Using the water prop with the fountains going into it. Absolutely amazing idea. The bleachers, an extended version of bleachers, looks fantastic. You got the bullpen. Personally, I can't find myself wanting to build bullpens when they have the stupid ones right on the field. But again, to each his own. It looks great. He did a cool job creating the bullpen. Has one in left field as well. Very symmetrical stadium. The targets are a little far back, but I think you might be able to put one into this upper deck. How far is the stadium again? 340. Yeesh. Okay, maybe not. Tell you what, I keep doing this. Why don't we just stay in here and see the dimensions for the rest of the park? 440 in dead center field. That's a poke. 442 in left center. And 325 down the left field line. So you're better off if you're a right hitter in this ballpark. Maybe you can get one up onto this plaza and bounce into the concessions. Not sure you can put one up into that second deck, but I thought this was kind of a cool idea to have the reverse side of the plaza level, or not the plaza level, but the luxury seating up there. I think that looks really cool. And then you got the tropical trees back here. Cool use of the new signs. I do have a live reaction video out of my take on the new props. And let's just say I was disappointed, like I was when this version of the game came out this year in March. But yeah, look, they have trouble too. I don't understand why this is an issue this year. I can't put two windows together. It reds out every time. And it's doing the same thing here. I'm glad it's not just me. I tried different templates. I don't know why it's an issue, but I mean, I just feel like in so many ways the Stadium Creator took a step back. But anyway, we're not going to go that far. I do plan on making a what I like about Stadium Creator video, because I still like to get on here and create stadiums and see other people's stadiums and use them for the Ricky Davis League, but I just keep dreaming about what could really be and what kind of cool new props you could have. What is this glowing thing up here? Oh, it's the artificial light. Artificial sun, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is Dreamville. Pretty cool little park. I found it today. A tad bit left. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you just a little bit left. Left. And more to the right. Then you got a home run. You got a home run. Home run. I can see a lot of people falling off these fenceless plaza level areas, but hey, they're fake people. Who cares if they get hurt? I mean, they can't get hurt. They're fake people. But I like this behind home plate. I like when you can get a little creative. Unfortunately, the camera angles, you usually can't see much of that in the game. You usually just see the wall. But that's cool back there. That's, welcome to Dreamville, and the sign, the fence behind, kind of rises in the center. Cool idea. Cool dugout. Looks like the whole lower level is bleachers, though. It seems kind of uncomfortable for seats closer to the field, but hey, the stadium looks gorgeous, and I give mad props to the creator. Now, you'll have to forgive me for my childish giggling, but as you know, I start all my videos with the properties of each stadium. I've never actually been into the properties of the stadium, even though it's the first stadium I found in the vault that I actually downloaded. And I found out that the stadium name is Zombie Headquarters 2, and it's inside my mom, or your mom, who's ever mom. I don't want to be inside anybody's mom. But apparently my mom is pretty high, because the altitude is 5,279 feet, built in 2023, and I thought it was a cool stadium. First thing that popped out to me was the waterfall out here. Super cool. I like hiding a lot of it, and just making it look a little bit smaller, putting the boulders around, putting Sam's hot dogs in here, and the Hit It Here Cafe. I don't see where you could get underneath those boulders to get to those, so it looks like you're going to get wet, but it's still pretty cool. You got the Gorgon Grill. Hey, Gorgon, is that Zelda? Are Gorgons in Zelda? Or is it Gorons? I don't remember. New Zelda game came out yesterday, so I can't wait to play it. I have it reserved, haven't picked it up because I went to a Red Wing game. Ooh, speaking of Red Wings, the creator of this field, I noticed, was a Minnesota Twins fan, and the Minnesota Twins will always have a special place in my heart, because they were the Major League affiliate of the Rochester Red Wings, which is the closest baseball to me, and I got to see a lot of Minnesota Twins play there. Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau. Did I see Joe Mauer there? I don't know. I've definitely seen Justin Morneau hit some moon shots there. I'm pretty sure if you look in your night sky, you can see one that is still orbiting the earth. But yeah, Garrett Jones, and I've seen Byron Buxton play there quite a bit. Trevor Plouffe, a lot of those guys. So yeah, cool affiliation with the Twins. They're like my second favorite American League team. Being a diehard Yankee fan, I couldn't like the Orioles, who were also affiliated with the Rochester Red Wings in my day, but I can't like another team in the American League East. Come on. But I got to see Mike Messina pitch at Silver Stadium, the first stadium that I remember going to as a kid. Now it's Affiliate Field, formerly known as Frontier Field. But anyway, back to the stadium. Super cool idea over here with this hotel in left field with the bleachers right on the balcony. Super cool idea. You got the deck. Oh, look at this. He grouped it all together. Nice. He's got a little tiki bar area out here with no fans sitting at the picnic tables. Thank you, San Diego Studios. We got an awesome pirate ship with some fans sitting right on top of that. The concourse area over here leads back into this little alleyway, which is cool. And you have a little plaza over here as well. Quick Trip, I'm guessing, is some kind of gas station or convenience store chain in Minnesota. Because I notice he has that over here. Oh, there's Sam's Hot Dogs. Okay, that's all right. That's just an advertisement. You don't have to get wet to get a Sam's Hot Dog. Of course, I noticed the tribute to Kobe Bryant over here in right center field. Oh, that's a cool idea. He's got a Met home run apple right in the water. That's kind of cool. It'll come right out of the water. That's awesome. Hey, how does he do this? Why can't... Come on, we gotta fix these bugs. I can't put two windows together like this in my stadiums. I've tried. Maybe if I start from scratch, different stadiums let me do it, but right now I can't. This kind of works pretty cool. I like the gummy greens out here. Cool idea, using the grass concourse prop as kind of a replacement for ivy. Looks really cool. Pretty standard behind the foul lines and home plate. Doesn't make sense to spend a lot of time back there, as I always say, but excellent job. I like the stadium. But I've had enough of being inside my mom, so let's move on. Okay, now that we are outside of my mom, we can go over to Kansas City, Missouri, where we have Hallmark Stadium at 350 feet above sea level, built in 2022, and I love the stadium. So many cool little targets, great choice of grass. Not my favorite infield cut. I like the color or the type of sand or dirt, whatever you want to call it, but I hate this stupid outline, and I know it's actually used in the bigs. But for whatever reason, it doesn't bother me as much on TV, like in a real game, as it does in this version of the game. I wish you could, mix and match the dirt patterns with the dirt type. But moving on. It reminds me a lot of a Marco Stadium. I don't know if you've watched, some of my videos from the previous game, but Marco is like my favorite stadium creator, and these remind me a lot of his. You got the cool little bleacher section hanging over this field level seating in right field, using a building in the background to kind of serve as a, I don't know if it's like a luxury seating or if it's just indoors type area, but I love this 3 layers of plants, more bleachers with a higher bleacher level, cool target area. You put one up in there, that's a shot. I like using the roofs. For some reason, it's just always satisfying to hit the ball on some kind of a roof. I plan on uploading my wiffle ball stadium that I used to have. Well, I shouldn't have called it a stadium. It's a wiffle ball field that I had at my old house. I haven't created one at the new one yet, but we had a cool wiffle ball field in my backyard at my old house, and there was just something very satisfied about hitting the ball on the roof and watching it bounce around up there and then slowly roll down on the field. It seems like it's very demoralizing for a player to pick up a ball that the opposing team just ripped out of the park. So I like the idea of roofs and, the idea that it could roll down, maybe even onto the field. I mean, these are obviously a little further away from the field, but I think it's a cool concept. More bleachers in left center field. And I thought this was really cool because you can kind of go, underneath this little bridge of seating. Again, I wish you could put seats in there, or put people in there sitting at those tables, but man, that's a great, cool little area. And it comes out right over here. Man, great idea. I'm jealous that you thought of it. More bleachers over here. Anytime you're dealing with steps, that's super tedious work, so mad props for that. I love the idea of the steps in the corner. Great, great, great looking feature. More bleachers hanging above. Man, I want to see if Steve Stewart can hit some of these targets. Steve Stewart, my brother, could probably choose Leroy Tillman to go after some of those, or Sammy Reed. He's a switch hitter. Man, this stadium is easily one of my favorites that I found so far in this version of the show. Let's take a peek at it with the lights on. Looks fantastic. I always like how the water looks. I said that earlier. Beautiful, beautiful stadium. Now, I intended to stop at a nice round number of 5 today, but I remembered one other stadium that's kind of a bonus stadium that I've got to show you. So let's head up north. We are going back in time, and we are going up north to check out the baseball field at Winterfell. That's right, straight out of Game of Thrones. We're in the north. Stadium location GOT. Shouldn't that be Westeros? Isn't Winterfell part of Westeros? I don't remember how that works. I've seen Game of Thrones the whole way through like 3 or 4 times, but it's not ringing a bell for some reason. Man, this stadium was such a cool idea. What? Talk about tedious work. Look at that. He's got that new wall prop from the August update last year. And he's got wolves all over the place. Of course, the house animal of the Starks. Winter is coming. Scoreboard up here using the brick one that kind of blends in. I like it. Good idea. I mean, it's a little modern for Winterfell, but we'll roll with it. You got the gate over here. Oh, dead dinosaur. That kind of fits with Westeros. Or is that a dragon? No, it could be a dragon. Could be a dragon. Of course, it's surrounded by snow. No modern seating. It's all bleachers, wooden bleachers. I like the grass idea. A lot of people have been doing this. For whatever reason, I can't make it look as good as a lot of people tend to. I don't know if they just picked the right angle or the right height, but they have people sitting in the grass. I'm going to steal that for, or should I say borrow it? I like borrow better. I'm going to borrow that for the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino when I finally get that finished. I was waiting for the update because I thought maybe there'd be some cool stuff, but there isn't. It's all stupid airplanes and jets and a frickin' ton of bugs and jellyfish and monsters. Just what I need. I mean, who needs retired numbers for a prop or standing room only props when I've got giant squids? But, okay, I've complained about that enough. Yeah, great work on the stadium. Super original, super cool. I did see a King's Landing in the other version of the game that I did want to showcase because I don't think I ever saw it online or on YouTube or anything, but I thought it was a cool stadium. I thought they did a great job with it. Maybe it's worth busting out the old game to check it out, or maybe they recreate it in this. I'll have to check, but that's all I got for you. This is like the Harry Potter looking bridge, right? Mr. Longbow, or wait, no, who does she say it to? Who's the kid who always blows stuff up in Harry Potter? Blow up the bridge. Boom, boom. Oh, she tells Neville, but he tells her to get the other dude's help. What the heck is that kid's name? I don't know. I haven't watched Harry Potter in a while either, but yeah, I love the stadium. Super cool. I dig it. But we're going to call that a day. If you want your stadium showcased on Studio 44, please leave the name of your stadium in the comments below. Or can you private message people on YouTube? I think so. You can do it that way if you want. You can leave your stadium name, leave your user ID, and I will get to it as soon as possible. Got a lot of things going on right now. I run and play on 2 softball teams, a baseball team. I'm full swing in the Ricky Davis League. Yankees are playing. Of course, I have my full-time job. And the new Zelda game just came out yesterday, so I'm going to be a busy, busy beaver, but I'll always find time for baseball stadiums because baseball is my favorite thing on this planet, and I'm always anxious to see new stadiums and showcase them on this channel. So leave those there, and for now, my watch has ended. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please throw me a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button because there's plenty more coming soon.